Welcome back. We need to go here now, I guess? So Sean walked off in this direction? It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here as to his current whereabouts. Daily collection at 11. I must scour the scene and inspect any... Oh, there's his milk. That's his. This milk carton. That's the same brand Sean drinks. Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it. That? The trash is collected at 11 AM. I guess that's why the enclosure is empty. There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff too. Today must be the day they take the big stuff away. Yeah, sure look that way. I mean, it's daily, so every day. I'll bet the big squisher machine squished it all up good by now. Hopefully they didn't do that to Sean. Yeah. Oh, never mind. They don't do that with the larger items, they just take them away. They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir? Wait, Mr. Fender's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away for when you move office. You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there is a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area. Yeah, it's kind of out of the way of prying eyes, huh? Well, why would Sean even come here in the first place? I imagine he must have had something to dispose of. But the truck's already come and gone. I guess we'll never know what that something was now. They keep it locked up tight. I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of the trash here. It's totally empty. Yes, because the garbage was just collected. You think, or did somebody steal it all? I smell a crime here, Mr. Edgeworth. I certainly smell something as well, but is it really the scent of a crime? Is that everything? That would seem to be everything. We didn't get any new leads over there. Do I have any things I can connect? 3 footprints, exploding sound, garbage disposal, vehicle activity, taxi in a blue truck. That would have been. Is that what the blue truck is? No, that's not a garbage truck. But that's still, there would be a vehicle for... Yeah. Only 2 vehicles came through here this morning, the taxi and a blue truck. And Eustace was taken away in the taxi. Right, well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. And if the garbage was collected at 11... Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was. Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue. Heh, some cop he was. How did he not even notice that one of those cool trash-squishing machines? Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect the larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage truck, just a regular truck like any other. Okay. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, right? Wait a second. So you're saying the kidnapper disguised themselves as a trash collector, but then the truck would probably have been a fake too, right? So maybe he didn't go to the dump. No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real. Yeah, how do you figure that? Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. Well, I mean, the fact that everything's empty. Like, why take... Well, I guess... Oh, but they also relocked it. So they have to... They would have had to have access to the trash and then relock it. The garbage disposal area is kept locked. Oh yeah, so only a real garbage collector in a real garbage truck could have opened it. Precisely, the garbage truck can't have been a fake. Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box that they prepared for the job. Now mix that in amongst all the other oversized items, and the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked. Exactly, allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They could then claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and would collect it without incident. Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities. Which of the garbage processing facilities was Sean taken to? Sanitation plant and Daybreak dump? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? Hold on. Can I pull up that map again? Damn it. Do I have the map in here? I do. Can I see? Oh, I want to pull up the map. I want to see what's, like, near it. Because we heard that loud bang, so... like, if whichever one is near... like... I don't know, like, depending on, like, what buildings or what, like, activities are nearby. Like, if it was, like, fireworks, for example, then the one on the right, by the water, is probably the correct one. Do I have anything else here? 3 footprints, exploding sound, and garbage facility. I don't think... I don't have anything else, but I don't think it's this. Yeah, no, it's not that. Ow, my health. So I'm clearly missing something. Oh yeah, I didn't talk to you guys. Do you have anything? You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find Prosecutor Winter? With some serious investigative magic, that's how. It was pure luck, actually, but never mind. You didn't even need our help, huh? That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in the search. Where did you look, by the way? Oh, this place a little way called the Sunshine Coliseum. Do you know it? Ah, beautiful, my map. Let's see, Dawn Street, Day End Mall, so the sanitation plant is near the mall. But it's also right next to the train station. At least I'm assuming that's what the Sunset Station is. More Park, Sunrise Hall, Sunrise Harbor, Sunshine Coliseum. So if he's talking about Sunshine Coliseum, if he mentions something that could lead to a bang, then that would be Daybreak Dump. Oh, I see bangs in the sky. There were a whole bunch of people there for an event. We thought it might be worth a look. Be like a festival. Oh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out. Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks. Yeah, fireworks. There's the bang. Simeon didn't like the crowds much, but... hey, you don't have to tell them that. Alright, it's decided. When this case is finally over, we're all gonna go to the festival together. Tell me more about the show. Oh wait, no, this is talking about your show. Oh well, I'll accept it. It's kind of lucky you found Prosecutor Winter so quickly. Lucky? In what way? We have to go practice soon for the show. We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway. I see, I'm sorry to have kept you from your duties at the circus. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about, really. We were glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him, I'm so relieved. Of course, just because they found him doesn't mean they'll find Warden LaGuardia guilty. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail? No, I can't go back, I can't. Come on, Kay, you really have to torment the poor boy? Did you give me... the... yeah. Festival and exploding sounds. Mr. Saint, you mentioned fireworks before? Huh? Fireworks? Yes, at the event at the Coliseum. Were they setting them off even during daylight hours? Oh yeah, a bunch went off while we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth? The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework? Huh. God. I'm getting like Naruto flashbacks with how many times we cut back to this scene. Not that every chance of bring me justice, but bang. For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud. Which means fireworks, which means the Colosseum, so the kidnapper was near the Colosseum. But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you probably could hear them from pretty far away. Yes, the area we need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves, but if the police were to lend a hand... The facility near the Colosseum. So based on the loud bang we heard on the phone, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of Sunshine Coliseum. And one of the garbage facilities is right there too. I think it's likely that that's where Sean was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Could I ask you and your men to search the area around the garbage facilities? It's not like you to ask, sir. It feels a little flat if I'm being totally honest. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh? Goddamn. You don't mind, even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore? I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors. Thank you. Yay, my health. Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time. You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt Judge Gavelle and the others can hold out much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count. You have guys? I'm coming too, coming. I promise that snatch Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'll do. I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows, I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer. Alright, with me, everybody, even in the depths of... Oh, we don't have time for this. It's already striking 2. There isn't a moment to lose. Yes, sir. Wait, isn't the courthouse in the... Oh, wait, no. The Biggs building is the other place. $2.16. Good job, stalling past 2. Hey, you're here. Oh well, if it isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius winner. The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet. I already told you, Franziska, it doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison, it's enough to make a grown man cry. But to suppress evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous. But we have a statement from your own son. He says you entrusted the evidence to your care. I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he'd say such a thing. I don't know what's gone into him lately. What if I could prove that you and Ward LaGuardia are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry, prove? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore? Miles Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking, barging in like this? I'm sorry, Franziska, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution, just briefly? What are you doing? Judge Gavelle, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Oh ho ho ho! Have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed. Well, the defense hopes you'll let him. I'm just saying. What's the thinking over the prosecution side there, friend Dango? Fine. The prosecution has no objection. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this is flagrant contempt, isn't that right, Verity? No, as long as Sean's still missing. She'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever Winter wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavelle, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and in my assistant just this once. Speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday? She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all. Nonsense, there's no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time. The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yatagarasu. It seems Fender has sensed what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavel, the evidence I'm talking about, we're almost certain we know where it is. Kay is only moments away from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it. You have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad, says the criminal. You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly? Just what I said, that Warden LaGuardia and Chairman Winter are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. No. Is this the Taurosaurus head? No. Between report from LaGuardia to Winter. Yeah, that's one.
Take that!
This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah, and who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden LaGuardia. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden LaGuardia planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered. This is indeed important evidence. Miles Edgeworth, you referred to the document in question as a report? Would you care to elaborate to whom was this report addressed? A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building. That's the storeroom where the lots for the underground auction were kept. It is. An auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius Winter. And that is to whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden LaGuardia barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Heh, have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes, but that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then, well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair, Sniffle. Tell a verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you, when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude. That was most unlike you. It's saddening, truly it is, to see you failing in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. Like burning evidence. You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot truly be considered a fact. I am afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record. It's no good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom, is that what you're saying? Oh, you're a scurrious soul. I'll do no such thing. I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth. Should it choose to acquit me, as should you. If we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here. Well, Verity, I think we've heard all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up, ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go home. Who was that? Gumshoe with the child? Oh, no, I'll take it. Dad! Eustace! Sniffle, what are you doing here? Mr. Winter, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that. I'm sorry. You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace. Sniffle, why, Eustace? Why can you not get it into your head, Sob? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you. Dad, well, moment to shine. I brought some final evidence. So, can I please, take my place at the prosecutor's bench, pretty please? Well, Eustace. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Oh ho ho, Eustace, my boy, what's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on? Dad, Come on, my boy, spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? No, I want Miles to play catch with me. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon? Get back to the stand right now. What's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Judge Gavel, the prosecutor in charge has arrived, along with important new evidence. This trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to the proceedings just yet. No objections from the team defense. Only wish we could have our original team captain say that herself, though. The prosecution has no objections either. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all, isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he was successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied. That's not a very good look for you, lady. Please stop. That sound. That's your cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender! We found Sean! Detective, you did it! The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness. Thanks. She's got an awesome-looking phone. I could do without the cow phone that the kid has, but, and then Gummy's got a generic one, but hers is awesome. Judge Gavel, it's for you. Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand. I'm so glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home. The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm. Grr, no, how? Is this some idiotic joke? It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. Winter will step up to the prosecutor's bench. Yes, ma'am. Eustace Winter. Yeah? I leave matters in your hands. Huh? Facing down your own father. This won't be easy. I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me. Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. Winter, you mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court? Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel. Whoa, you tracked down the missing murder majiggers? Like the audience when there's nobody in the chairs. Well, Mr. Winter, did you? About that. No, Sniffle, I couldn't find them. I searched everywhere, but I was too late. Too late? How so? I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where are you going, Dad? Oh, Eustace, I was just on my way to throw out some trash. And then I heard this tingling sound. Tingling, huh? Let me guess. The bell from the chisel. You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence? I tried my best, but I was too late. I'm sorry. You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where? Literally everywhere. I even went to the dump. Oh, he's still crying. I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be there somewhere. Wait, that's Eustace. Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Why? Rude? He totally ignored me. So that's what he was doing. And he even went so far as to search the dump. But, all I found was this. And this is a little pungent for one thing. Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from over here. What do you expect? And the knife? It's probably somewhere in among all that trash, but there was too much to go through on my own. Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into the evidence. You really have outdone yourself, Eustace. You never failed to disappoint, dear boy. You dug through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you have to show for it? You drive me to tears, really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Eustace, Miles, do the devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit that guy full in the face with the truth. It seems Fender's on board. Good. So let's see if we can't find that opening. Mr. Winter, could you show me the piece of evidence you found? Sure. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value in here. Could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis' chisel? Perhaps there's some trace evidence that can prove that one way or the other. It's no good. Look at it, it's spotless. Well, Mr. Winter? Do tell, was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts. Were Eustace's efforts for nothing? It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless, come on, Edgeworth, we can't give up yet. As calm and collected as ever, I see, Miles. Unlike my poor idiot son there. Are we to assume the prosecution has nothing more on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Not so fast, Devell. We're not done yet. There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly. Really, my boy? You want us to believe there's more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. It seems Eustace isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about... I feel like the bell is obvious, because we can see the bell and none of us are saying it's evidence. So the newspaper? I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in. Seems you really were thinking the same thing. Ah, it's beautiful, really it is. Tear-jerkingly so. Some might call it heroic optimism, some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Let's take a closer look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Eustace, if you'd be so kind. But this is me. Oh, there's the bell. Mr. Canis' bell, as we've established, it doesn't have a whole lot to tell us. Never mind the bell, look at the paper it's wrapped in. Very well. Hello. Wait, what? What does he have? Oh, his gloves! Yeah, the death gloves. Are these finger marks? And look, it's covered in some sort of oil. Judge Gavelle, I'd like to have this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call on someone from forensics? Very well. Summon a technician right away. I have the results, Your Honor. I have confirmed that these are finger marks. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by someone wearing gloves. No! Oh dear, well that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. And what kind of idiot would handle something like that with gloves on, or without gloves on? Oh, that's right, the kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Ow, way to talk to your own kid, Super Dad. I'm merely calling a spade, or in this case, an idiot, an idiot. Real winners know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and foolish, including their own ineffective offspring. Dad, you spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity. Dad. Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears. Garbage-smelling? Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me sniffle, turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
No, you're wrong. I am, my boy. Wrong about what? I'm not the one that smells, you are. What did you say? Yeah, you smell, and you don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Edgeworth, take a sniff, right where the finger marks are. You want me to smell it? Is that oil? Yep. And I know where it came from. Wait, I know it from somewhere too. It smells of the engine oil here. I guess Winter Senior must be something of a motorhead. That odor tells us something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away. But, I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real winner. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things. And I'll never, never be able to stand up to him no matter what he's done. Eustace. Be strong, Eustace. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. And you are a prosecutor. We both are. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom. You with a fake degree and me with no badge. We're real prosecutors. A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth. To see that it comes to light no matter what. We expose crimes and we see that their perpetrators are punished, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue on as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here, I'm right beside you. Thanks, Edgeworth. You're right, those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how. I mean, the mechanic gloves that we have, right? These things, because they have the A, the oil on it, B, the death mark.
Take that!
Maybe you should get, like, less specific looking gloves, my buddy. The smell you pointed out to me, Eustace, it's the smell of engine oil, is it? Motorcycle oil, even. Yep, and we both smelt it before in the same place. Yes, in Chairman Winter's garage. What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? The outlines of the letters D, E, A, T, and H, the same letters that appear on the finger mark of these gloves. Oh, gloves that can be bought in any store. How does that prove anything, dear boy? How indeed. That's not the only thing that connects your gloves to this piece of newspaper we found. Let's look again at the scrap of paper the bell's wrapped in, and compare it to the gloves we found in Chairman Winter's garage. There's a feature that undeniably connects the two. Can I see the newspaper again? Oh, was it the A? The A is kind of worn off.
Take that!
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing. Exactly as in the print on the newspaper. What? I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman Winter's gloves. Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away. Grah, curse you, Edgeworth, and you, Eustace. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors. Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law. And you did it and tried to protect the defendant. What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think they'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool. A child. A fool. Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did. You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. You know what? I think I might be okay. Good for you, buddy. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward. I don't need your approval anymore, and I don't need you. After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I? My men kidnapped you. What are you talking about?
Objection!
I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad. Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Eustace, and you'll always be. I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember, but I want you to know that, despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad. Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye. You, when did you? You need me, dang it! You can't possibly survive without me. Eustace! The court hereby accepts that vital evidence in this case was suppressed by Chairman Winter. The crime will be tried and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that. What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then... Hey, don't worry, Warden McGuardy. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant. Oh, you devil. Punished? Moi, impossible. Excelsius, you blathering buffoon. What did you do? What did you do? All your swaggering bluster about how they'd never declared me guilty, and now this? You were the one I went to after they arrested me because you made me believe I could trust you. And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work, idiot. You. Feckless, useless idiot of a man. Get them my foxjaw. An unsightly outburst, to say the least, but an informative one too, wouldn't you agree, Eustace? Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there, right? She did, right? Yes, she did. We really need to work on her confidence. Very well. Then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Not so fast!
No, now what? Who's that? Sorry, Judge Gavel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Lang Z says the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. Aw, fuck, are you gonna, like... Because you're still blaming her. Who are you? Just a lonely lone wolf investigator by the name of Shi Long Dragon. And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take. Ha, not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know. Lang? Like the Lang from 12 years ago. Yep. Good to see that you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you. Agent Lang, explain yourself. Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years? Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. My father and the President being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day, and it was like he became a different person. Now he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago. Could this all be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow? Fifi LaGuardia and Excelsius winner. In the flesh. I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt. Eek! Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question? I do, but I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Cavell. Me? You and one other person. Sean! You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijun Wang, president of Shanghai. Where is your evidence, Agent Wang? All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. If you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. I don't like that Sean isn't saying anything. Like, Sean, did you kill the president? The end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter. We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder, or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings. Oh, don't worry, I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Hey, not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly high. Or figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say that matter is far from over yet. To be continued. Yes, I will say. And that's where we're stopping. Bye-bye.